Hey everybody, welcome to Just King. It's a roguelike slash auto battler where you play as a king and then you have heroes that help protect the king. You click on different areas that you want to fight and then you go through like a traditional roguelike through different areas. And in each fight you have just rounds of enemies that you have to deal with, and you can position where your king runs, so you can move the king. And then you can also position where your heroes are around the king. So if I rotate my mouse around, the archer will move around the king. The thing you don't have control over, though, is the fighting aspect. So my archer is going to automatically attack. No matter where he is, he just targets the closest person. And other than that, the main auto battler aspect to this game is you have a shop that's very familiar with most auto battlers. You can buy characters to add to your team. You can freeze the shop, you can roll the shop, and then you have these combinations of classes that give you extra benefits during each fight. So the archer is a hot hands and a rusher. So if I have more hot hands, it spawns collectible tokens that increase your attack speed, and rusher, you have increased movement speed for your team. So I'm going to give my archer some attack speed and then go into the next fight. And there are ways to level up your character. So the different categories that each hero has. If I sell my archer, which is a hot hands and a rusher, I'll get a hot hands and rusher token, or one of each, to where I can sell them, or I can use them on other hot hands or rusher characters, and using 3 of those will level them up. So the main strategy that I've kind of found with this game is using kind of 2 people to be like tanks. So the paladin is pretty good at tanking damage, as well as the knight. You then want someone that does some single target damage, and then you also want some AoE characters as well. Yeah, so here the paladin, I sell it and I'll get a heavenly and a tough token, and I can add to this other paladin. So I'm going to lock this shop because I want all of these tokens to hopefully get a level 3 paladin fairly quickly, which will be really good at healing my team. And then my main next goal will just be getting someone that can do a decent amount of damage, as well as the knight that can tank a lot as well. So I'll probably go paladin and knight, use this archer, and then look for someone that does a bit of multi-target damage. Okay, and then we have like different classes that we fight up against as well. So like this is a cleric and some wizards. So the cleric will heal the team, and the wizard does the AoE damage as well, which is pretty strong against our team, just because we have to be so close that the wizard's kind of damaging everyone at once. Okay, so we have these paladins. I'm going to sell one, and then I'm going to stack up this other one. I'm going to immediately sell another, get you to level 2, buy another paladin for now. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and sell it. I'll roll, and let's see. I have a shady business, rusher, strategist, and tough. I think I will do, well, I don't have any strategist. Protagonist stuff, I don't have any of those. I think I will just get a rogue, which will be pretty decent for now. Because the rogue is really good at doing single target damage to one enemy. Kind of like an assassin. So if I walk over to this enemy, the rogue will probably one-shot it. Yeah. Which is really good, but now I kind of need characters that do some more AoE damage. So I might need to get rid of the rogue or the archer. I guess it depends on what we get. And these are bards that shoot out music notes, which if you walk into the music notes, you take damage. But it's not really that much. The bards are typically pretty easy to deal with, unless there's like dozens of them. And then everywhere you walk, you take damage. Yeah, and for now, I just have to kind of face all these characters. Okay, so I want to get rid of the rogue, I think. Actually, I'll get rid of the archer. And then I'll buy a wizard, which is really good at AoE damage. I can use the max HP and armor on the paladin, I think. And then I will, let's see, I will use the rusher on the rogue. And I have 2 heavenly a tough. Let's see, I'll use the tough here. And then I'll go ahead and use the 2 heavenly on my paladin, because I think this is the team I'm going to stick with. And I think I'll just roll. I don't want any of these. I'll roll again. And I think I'm fine with just going into the next fight. I'll give you this attack speed. And I think we're feeling pretty okay. We just want a ton of attack speed on the wizard. And then more armor on the knight and paladin. And then probably just single target damage on the rogue. To do a lot of damage to the boss fights. Yeah, see here the wizard is really good at just dealing like damage to these whole clumps of enemies. Because if we had like the archer or someone else, it would take forever. And we would just be taking all this like sustained damage. Okay. And then I can use my paladin and knight just to finish these guys off. And typically I use my rogue, if I can, on characters that have healing. But there's not really, it's just these big clumps of enemies right now. Which hopefully our wizard doesn't die. I need to put him in the back to kind of protect himself. And I think it's okay if our knight dies here. We'll probably finish him off either way. Because as long as, like, anyone can die except for the king. If the king dies and all 4 are still alive, then we still lose. Let's see. That, okay, this is a great shot. We want to definitely give the wizard this attack speed. And then healing efficiency we want to give to the paladin. We can't afford it. So we sell, we give healing efficiency to the paladin, and we lock the shop because these 2 rogues are going to level up this rogue very, very quickly. Which I think is great. And then our main thing is we want to level up the wizard so that we can give it more attack speed. But this attack speed on the wizard's great. The 250%, because now we're going to deal with these small clumps of enemies really, really quickly. We definitely need to kind of position to where the paladin is taking most of the damage. Okay, yeah. See, the wizard now is doing so much just by shooting so fast. And then we want to use the rogue on this middle guy to kill him really, really fast. And then just use our paladin to block. Our knight's not really doing too much, so maybe we can swap the knight out. But we are kind of getting close to the end, so I think we don't focus on that too much. Okay, yeah, so we sell both rogues. We level up the rogue. And then no one has hot hands. I think we roll. That attack speed is really good, but I don't think we lock because that's the only good item. Healing efficiency is going to be good on this paladin. And there's another paladin. And then, yeah, I think we lock here. I will give you just something for now. Okay, and then we head to the next one. I do want to level up my wizard if possible, but getting the paladin level 3 I think will be great. Maybe we just kill the right side first. Don't use the rogue yet. We'll use the rogue on one of these close guys, yeah. And our paladin's definitely going to tank a lot of damage. And I don't think we worry about their healers. We can use the rogue to kill one, but we're already pretty good. Yeah, so the rogue's really good. Not really now, because there's so many enemies. But the rogue will be really good once we get to the final boss. Okay, yeah, this is where the wizard, the 250% attack speed, is extremely strong. And we just use the cleric, or not the cleric, the paladin to tank basically all the damage. Okay, we'll use the knight a little bit too. Yeah, and then we're fine. We just keep moving back, shoot him with the wizard. Yeah, if we didn't have the wizard here, this would take so long, and we probably would just die because of how much damage we'd be taking. Okay, yeah, so the paladin's great at healing, also tanking damage. Okay, so here, 250% healing efficiency. I think we sell, give you this. We give you the 250% healing efficiency, and then we give this to the knight, and then give you, wait, I guess we can't afford this. Because we only have 2 gold. 50% damage. I guess we'll give that to you. Hopefully we get something good for our rogue, or we get a level up on our wizard. Because we have a tough, we can give it to the knight, but he's not going to level up. But having a level 3 paladin is great. We just need to have more damage, probably. But I think the paladin's going to be good. Because the wizard still does a pretty decent amount of damage. And then we have these berserker guys that are going to be kind of tough. Yeah. So we just want the paladin to tank the damage. But yeah, our wizard's still doing a lot. Hopefully these guys don't go berserk again. Okay, let's assassinate these guys right here. I think we want to kill the ones with the swords first. And we want to keep the wizard alive because he's basically our only damage. Our paladin doesn't actually do much, and then the rogue would take forever to kill these one by one. Okay, hopefully we get something good after this. Because I think we're going to need a decent amount of more damage before we go into the boss fight. Okay, so we have the wizard that we can sell. I think we level up the wizard. 100% attack speed we get in our shop. And then we need strategist or rusher. So we have to roll. We have hot hands and rusher. Do we have shady business in rusher? I think we roll for that. I guess we just have to sell the archer. We give you level 2, and then we give you extra attack speed. This would be nice to have, to give 2 lightning. But I think this is the best we got. We don't have any hot hands. We couldn't level up the knight. But I think the paladin and the wizard, and potentially the rogue, will be pretty good. Yeah. And we just have to keep ourselves alive. The paladin. I kind of just tank the berserker, I think. Yeah, because the paladin's gonna heal. We have to keep the wizard alive. Okay. Yeah, the healing efficiency is really good. And the knight's not really gonna do anything. Yeah, basically if the paladin or the wizard die, I think we're done for. Because we need healing and we need the sustained damage. Okay. Okay, I think I just gotta run through. Hopefully the paladin survives. I need the... yeah, the healing's good. Keep the wizard alive. The rogue can die if it has to. Okay, that was really close. Wait. Oh, that's really close. Okay, we're healed. And then we use the paladin to tank the damage. Okay, that was really, really close. Okay, so now we just have the boss to deal with, which the rogue is gonna deal a ton of damage to. Like, we just use the assassination. Okay, I need the paladin to tank. And then I use the rogue. Yeah, 54 damage is going to be a lot. Oh, the wizard takes a lot there. Okay, I need... okay, so now the rogue can go in and do the 54 damage, and now we have the paladin tanking all the damage. Once the rogue goes back, we get the 54 off. The only thing with the rogue that is tough is you kind of have to get pretty close, which is kind of scary. Because right now we're a little bit cornered, but I think we're okay. And then we send the rogue back in to do the damage. I think we're fine, basically with the knight dying. So I think if we're in a position to where we're going to take damage from the circle, we always put the knight up front. And then the rogue doing damage probably is the only thing going to keep us doing this. I would like the paladin to do damage if possible. Okay, we're going to take damage here. So we make... okay, everything took damage. I think we just got to try and run so that we can heal back up. Because he does spawn some... okay, this... okay, that was close. Okay, we healed back up. Yeah, we just have to keep distance from him. The slow is very, very scary. I think we just make the knight take the damage if we have to. Send the rogue in. He's not using the slow. The rogue did take damage, which kind of sucks. Yeah, this slow is very, very scary. And then we send... Okay, now we need the wizard to deal with all of these, which I think will be okay. Yeah, the wizard's really, really good at this. Yeah, this slow is very annoying. There are characters that when you stack them up have like increased movement speed, which is really, really good against this guy. But most of those don't do a ton of AoE damage, which kind of makes it tough for when he spawns these guys. Which, like, the mage is really, really strong against this. I think we're fine with just sitting in a corner with this paladin. We have to run, though. Okay, we're good. Yeah, once he gets the slow on us, we have to run. Then he's gonna do damage. Now we can go in with the rogue. Okay. And then I think we keep distance. He's probably gonna slow us and use these guys as well. Make the knight take the damage. Now we use the paladin to block. Okay, the wizard didn't take anything. I did kind of want to crit with the rogue. We did get the crit off. That's good. Yeah, see, this is one thing that's bad with the only having the wizard. The wizard doesn't do like anything to the final boss. So it would be good to have an imp that like stacks up, like probably an imp over this knight that stacks up burn damage. Because then we would be just like continuously stacking up damage on this boss instead of it taking forever. But the rogue is pretty decent at doing the 54 damage. Because like right now our wizard's doing 1. I guess the guy has a ton of armor. Hopefully the wizard doesn't die here. Yeah, we're totally fine. And then knight can take damage. We send the rogue in to do the 54. I wish we had extra damage on this rogue. Because the rogue could be doing a lot more if we had like 100% damage on the crits. Because then we'd be doing 100 to this, the spore druid. Okay, I need to keep the wizard alive. And then the knight will take the damage for the most part. Okay, and then I think we can send the rogue in, and I think he dies. Nice. Okay, yeah, so the knight obviously didn't do anything, so we would want the the imp there. And the rogue, even though it was doing those 54s, the wizard did the most. And then obviously the paladin was great to heal us. But yeah, that is Just King. It is a really fun game. It's in just demo right now, so it's kind of short. Like, that's basically it. But the combinations you can do are great. You can do like a glass cannon build where you don't have any healing. Like all rogues that assassinate stuff, all wizards which do a ton of damage. It's really, really fun. And I definitely recommend trying it out. But let me know what you thought. I think this game's great, and I'm excited to see where it goes once it gets into full release. Thanks for watching.